This is Kerwin with Passrider.com, and today we have another question in our Passrider Q&A series. So today's question comes from Jennifer, and Jennifer says, looking for a cheap flight from Sydney, Australia to Hobart, Tasmania. Any suggestions? We actually bought tickets on one of the puddle jumpers, but never made it out of LA. So kind of hesitant to purchase a seat in advance. Work for Southwest, so we're always at the bottom of the standby list. Help please, we're leaving on the 27th of April. So Jennifer, here's the thing with going to Australia. You usually don't have too many choices. Okay Jennifer, it's a little windy outside, so I'm sitting inside the car answering your question. Getting to Australia is usually quite difficult. And it's only because, if you're going from Los Angeles, you typically have, there's Qantas, Virgin Australia, United, and Delta. So, and I share your pain. And there's also Air New Zealand that goes over Auckland. So I share your pain about being at the bottom of the list and just not having as many options as you can. The other way, if you're just trying to get to Australia itself, and the flights look better, is you could try going over Europe. Actually over Asia. So you could try going over Hong Kong. And you could try going over Singapore, if you can get to Singapore, and also try going over Tokyo and Narita. Okay, so let's say you've made it and you're in Sydney. Now, what you're going to have to do is, because you don't know if you're going to make a flight, you really can't buy your onward tickets because there's probably going to be a really high change fee. So what you may try to do is to delay your departure. So let's say you get to Sydney 2 days later than the 27th, on the 29th. Then what you can do is try to buy your tickets for travel maybe 2 days or 3 days down the road, because the fares might be cheaper 2 or 3 days down the road. So that might be something you can consider. One thing too is that if you have a mobile phone, then as soon as you get a boarding pass to get on that flight, just start booking the trip. So kind of get everything set up, get everything going, get your dates and everything together, and as soon as they hand you that boarding pass, you just hit book. And you can probably, because then you don't get there for 2 days in a sense, but it's really 1 day in their time. But at least you can delay your trip down the road. So let's say it's the same thing. If you leave on the 27th, get there on the 29th. So book your trip as you're leaving on the 27th, which is already the 28th there, and then just book something for the April, May. So the 1st of May or the 30th of April. Just check the fares and see what's there. The two carriers that serve that route is Qantas, and at the moment, it used to be Kendall Air, but I think Kendall actually was a co-chair partner with Qantas. But Qantas, you're going to have to try Qantas and try Virgin Australia. So I'm sorry I couldn't give you, anything much better than that. But getting to Australia is pretty tricky, and you really can't do anything until you get on a flight. And the flights are always chock-a-block. But seriously, try Asia, see how that works out. And I even think there's a Honolulu flight that you can try. Just use the on Passrider on the right side where you have all the schedules. Just do the schedules out of Asia. Now you can go through Singapore, you can go through Hong Kong, and you can go through Narita. You can also go through Bangkok, so try that. And Etihad and what's the other one? The one in Dubai, Emirates. They also fly there. So you can try Etihad and Emirates. Etihad goes out of Abu Dhabi, which is AUH, and Emirates, it's starting to rain outside, and Emirates will go out of Dubai. So hopefully that helps you. If you have any more questions, just put a comment below. This is Kerwin of Passrider.com with another Passrider Q&A. Have a great trip.